I think I wanted to keep the toy bow for range. So, I've played Grandia 2, and I played Grandia Extreme, and I have to say that they get worse as they go, and Grandia 2 was okay, but Grandia Extreme was absolute garbage due to butthole shits. Grandia 3 is on the Variety Night list, because I haven't played it, and I do have it. So we will eventually play Grandia 3 and determine whether or not Grandia 3 is actually as bad as Grandia Extreme, but I have to say, as much as I love Grandia, I'm not overly thrilled with the idea of Grandia 3, but Grandia 2 wasn't that great. I mean, it was good, it was fun.
All right,
but in comparison to Grandia 1, doesn't even hold a candle. I remember the combat of Grandia 2 being, and the combat of Grandia Extreme being far inferior to that of Grandia 1. They tried to do all these different things with the combat system that already worked really well, and it just ended up sucking. The biggest problem with Grandia Extreme that I remember was that the battle scenes were too big, and while you have a lot of cool AoE attacks that, like, you know, you can utilize to get better damage on a group of enemies, because the field was so big, it just, you know, like your big circle AoE would end up being single target or hit 2 of the 5 or something like that, and it just never made all of your AoE feel like shit until they started gathering up and destroying you before you could even get an attack out, and you get spam interrupted, and it was just annoying. That's what I remember from Grandia 2 and Grandia Extreme, and the battle's taking way too long. But wasn't Grandia 2 like a 3D battle environment instead? Also, this is the world map music, which is very interesting. I like this jam. It's a little soft. Sometimes you know you might not like this type of music, but I personally find this track to be quite thrilling. Yep. But again, I haven't played Grandia 3, so and I don't remember anything about this game. It's been so long since I played it, so I do remember absolutely loving it, though. It has a very Breath of Fire meets Xenogears vibe to it. Just really lighthearted, kind of bouncy themes most of the time, and that has that like 2D on 3D aesthetic that Breath of Fire 3 and Xenogears has. The OST in particular is very Breath of Fire 3. Hi, I have a letter of introduction. Who goes there? There's no place for children. Hang on, look at this, an intro letter from the curator. What is this? What could that curator be thinking giving this letter to such children? Don't worry about that, okay? Just let us in, okay? Go on in.
Attention! Soldiers fall in!
Oh boy.
Salute!
That 90s voice acting, I love it.
Listen up! After traveling all the way from the new continent, we won't tolerate failure. Be sharp out there. Meet at the stage on level 1. Call roll by regiment.
Ah yes, the 3 anime girl archetypes.
For orders. Attention! Fall in! Right face, march! Double time! Say Saki.
The serious
Your
one.
troops who made us late. Aren't you a little lax on discipline? Don't give me
The
that
goofy
nana.
one, crazy one,
The
angry
last time
one,
they were
whatever.
late, I made them all give me 3,000 squats.
And then the
Saki,
aloof one.
You're such a muscle freak.
Have I played Trails in the Sky? No. But they are all on the list, all the
Neo,
US releases
you're
anyway.
kind.
So I'll eventually play
If it were
them.
me,
So
I'd
Trails in the
give
Sky
5,000
1, 2, and
lashes.
3, and Trails
Then
of Cold
I'd
Steel
put
1
them
and
in
2 are
line
both on the
and give 'em
list.
100 days in the brig. That would kill 'em.
Can we upvote Red
Prepare
Games? No.
Bollywood to get
They're
wind
played, they're
back.
beaten, they're
Keep
done, they're
up
over
your
with.
No problem. I just
Red games have already been played
Herr Mullen would never be the wiser.
on stream, specifically through Friday night.
Come on. We need to get going too. Or we'll be late for the rendezvous. Right, Neo. If we
Once
were to
I
be
complete
late,
this
it'd
list,
be
I move
hard
on to
to
Steam
get
games,
through.
actually. Gons and Gants, oh my god. Steam games in 2030, yep. Need a new PC for Cold Steel. Aren't the visuals like SNES era visuals though? SNES, PlayStation era visuals? Nothing really outstanding. I don't know why you need a new PC unless you're playing on a literal toaster right now. I've heard mixed things about Trails games. I'm very excited to play them. I got the entire collection of them as a birthday gift this year. Oh my god, I think Puff Puff is in love with the tank. But I've heard mixed things. I've heard mixed things about them. Do you agree? I'm like an hour and a half into the game, man. I don't know. Changing 10 for female offers, peek in and we'll clobber you. Wow, sounds like the army, but there are some scary women. Now, I have played it before, but I don't remember anything about it. I remember not really having too much trouble getting through the game, though. A toaster is better? Yeah, that makes sense. And the Trails games, even though they're PS3 era games, they were released on handhelds, right? They were released on PSP and Vita. And they've kept the same graphical aesthetic from one all the way until the current one, have they not? Wait. If I were born well-bred, if I was born well-bred like Colonel Mulan, then by now I'd, oh man. Sometimes there's such a thing as too much detail, Sky Blue Aqua. Like too much dialogue, too much backstory, too much. Have you even seen a light here? Now I seem to remember something about a steam light. Oh, now I remember. That's the light the inventor made a while ago. The light turns on, but it gives out so much steam that you can't see anything around you. Yeah, I mean, just because it was released on PS3 doesn't mean that it's like higher visually, you know, higher visual fidelity. From my understanding, I mean, I have the collector's boxes of Cold Steel right next to me. I've looked at them. It looks exactly like the old Trails in the Sky games. Like, if they keep the same visual aesthetic. PC that's 10 years old? That's not that bad. Is this 10 for soldiers? Maybe I'll take a peek inside. Oh, pleased to meet you. Yikes, someone's there. I'm sorry, I didn't know. No. I would even lay down my life for Lieutenant Lean. Okay. All right. The Garlic Force needs to be a group of brave men. That's right, the soldiers in the story is also cool. Yeah, all the soldiers are cool. All of them. Literally every soldier story is cool. Wouldn't you agree? I heard the three surgeons above us are beauties and nice people, but I was completely wrong. They certainly are beautiful and capable, but their personalities hard-headed and strict. I get chewed out every day. I'm completely disappointed. Sir, don't you get chewed out because of your attitude? You gotta look sharp. Yeah, look sharp. Looks to an ancient house, not much different from my house. Only the door is on the roof and all the walls are windows. But not much else. It'd be fun living in a house like that, like an adventure every day. Yeah, by the way, adventure only seems unique, like different things seem better just because they're different, not because like they're better, you know? It's like the grass is always greener on the other side kind of thing, you know? Same deal. Oh man, there's monsters in there! We're not monsters, don't cut us up, please. How could children be here? How'd you get into the salt ruins? Say, the ruins are underground, right? Can I see them? Take us there. How suspicious. Who are you? I show no mercy, even to kids. Now answer. We came to visit the salt ruins. Look, we got a letter of introduction from curator of Bale Museum. Letter of introduction. This? I guess it does look real. See, we're not suspicious at all, so take us underground with you. Underground, huh? All right, but first, just show me that letter of introduction. Here you go. I'm just gonna throw it away. Yep, I knew it. Yikes! Oh no!
Bye-bye.
See? No more letter of introduction. Now you twerps are illegal intruders, maybe. That's right. Now we must catch the intruders, torture them, and execute them! But since you are children, we'll overlook this just once. Leave the salt ruins at once. Come, let's go, Saki Mio. There's no time for these to be bothered with these kids. It's very quite visually pleasing for a PlayStation game, right up there with Breath of Fire 3 actually. Almost exactly aesthetically the same. How awful, who do they think they are? Anyway, Justin, let's go home. No way, Sue, an adventurer can't back down now. I'm gonna take my trusty wooden sword and I'm gonna bonk those ladies right on the head. Bonk on the head. Oh, we should probably save it. Oh, hello, vendor. This excavation is so exciting. If some treasure comes out, I'll be the second Travis of Eloise. Hey, I read that book too. Eloise, a silver-haired adventurer, traveled the ruins around the world. And at the end of her great adventure, she found ancient treasures. So cool. Wow, you know all about it. I love that book too. Read it over and over. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't notice that recover button before. Wow. I love save points that give recovery. That is, I think, a good mechanic. Justin, you really want to go down, didn't you hear what those three said? I did, but they're so secretive. There's got to be something there. They practically told us that there are secrets an adventurer can't ignore. Oh, Justin, but you know, I thought I'd come to this. What is Grandia 3? It's the third incarnation of the Grandia franchise. I hope that answered your question.
Carlisle Force, Mullen Company, fall in, face forward.
Leo's 90s voice acting. Ah! Whoa! How did I?
Ruin Special Survey Team.
Whoa!
Roll call.
How did that happen?
Squad leaders, front and center.
I spilled. I tipped over my beer, but not a drop fell out.
Squad reporting.
How did that happen? It's like half full still.
Leader of the Lightning Star Squad. All men accounted for. Sergeant Neo, leader of the Desert Moon Squad.
Got a drop.
All men present.
Colonel Mullen will now address the troops before deployment. All soldiers, listen carefully.
God Gamer.
Yes, Lieutenant.
My dear soldiers.
My dear soldiers.
Our squad will now commence the final excavation of the Salt Ruins. Operation Yggdrasil is entering the final stage.
Operation Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil.
Now we only have to find the last remaining piece. I needn't remind you that the depths of these ruins are dangerous. You may even be risking your life. However, this is our time. You, the Honorable Carlisle Forces, will bring a great boon to humanity. Go! You, the elite of Carlisle, will open the door to the wisdom of the ancient Angelo civilization. I am counting on every one of you.
It's like the
Yes,
complete
sir.
wrong face or voice for this guy's face.
Bloody Rose Squad, you take the east. Lightning Star Squad has the west. Desert Moon Squad, take the south. You have your assignments. We're counting on you. Good luck.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Yeah, it's so deadpan. But then again, it's like, you can tell these, I love how the girls clearly
The
all
time
have
is
crush on
15:06
Mulan.
hours.
And they're like, ugh, we
All
have
squads have begun
to pay
operation.
attention to Lean's orders as well, whatever.
Lean, you've also become quite an able aide-de-camp.
Huh? Oh,
On the other
thank
hand,
you, Herr
my
Mullen.
beard did type this out for you guys. So maybe
Well,
my beard just
let's
had a
get to
message
work
for you.
ourselves. Let's go, Lean.
yes, sir.
What game is 041, I wonder, on the Variety Night list? Game 41 is Final Fantasy Tactics A2. Oh god, beer, you have terrible taste. Beer, please. You are not beer. Are you drunk, beer? I think beer is drunk. I think the beer is drunk. Justin, you hear that? Sure sounds like something's here. Let's go, Sue. Uh-oh. Wow, these guys are so vile and wretched, they leave piles of sludge and slime wherever they go. It's the law, Septuris, please, dude. Please, I don't need to hear anything about tactics law. Oh, sweet, it dropped the eggplant? Lewd. And then it used Harden.
Easy, right, Puppy?
Oh, it was herbs. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. I'm trying to place where I've heard this a track so similar to this. I know I've heard a track that's like incredibly similar to this, also on the PlayStation. Lunar, same composer. I bet you anything. A Grandia composer. Noriyuki Idaware. All right. Lunar Silver Story Complete. Composer. Boom! Frickin' nailed it! Frickin' nailed it. The beer command. Oh my god, Wolzold. I have to actually, well, it doesn't, yeah, I actually have to put that on the first Final Fantasy Tactics Advance because it can't be voted out of order. Dude, this sounds exactly like the Lunar Silver Star Story Complete dungeon theme. It's the exact same track almost. Thank you very much for the 110 bits, Wolzel. Very much appreciate that. Colonel Mulan in person. Wow, I finally saw him in person. What could there be in what could there be in such an out of the way ruins? Hey, you hear, Sue? Sounds like something incredible's happening. Beer wants FFTA? Yeah. I'm gonna need a lot of beer if I play FFTA though. I've played those games, but I've never beaten them. And I know what they have to offer. Oh look, it's telling me, look, the dead end is over here. Come at me, nerd. Bring it! Bring it! Ah, it's fast! I got countered.
All right, we won.
every time, man. Wow, this rock sure is a rock. Shouldn't have teased those cute girls when they entered the academy. Did something happen? Started at the same time as those sergeants, but all of them got in advanced courses. Now they outrank me. Yeah, those three again. I see you, Gem. Little Jemmy Gem, Jemmy Gem. Money! Money! Come at me, nerds! Oh my god. Sure, why not? Oh dear. Also, thank you for the 666 bits. By the way, if you use the Terminator bits, you cheer 10% extra to the channel. Just so you know. Thank you very much for the support, dude. That is a vote for Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, which is weird that it's 42, but A2 is 41. That is weird. Actually, I did it alphabetically, except for the first like for any game that had the current votes or something on it, or anything that was already voted on or something like that. There's some that are not alphabetical, but the vast majority of them are alphabetical. But to be fair, it doesn't matter, honestly. If a game is a number, it's referred to by its ID, so who cares? Oh, there they are. Gotta go this way. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, you can fall off! What a nice touch! Can also be a bad touch, too, if I need to platform things. Can I move this? No. But I can get this. Rune Ring. I'm gonna ruin it. Mama am. +2 defense. Sue's emotional support. Slows IP loss. Okay, well I'm gonna go out on a limb. +2 action? Oh gosh, I don't know what that means. Oh, you know what? I have the manual, so it's fine. Let's find out what these stats do, shall we? PlayStation games, they're kind of old. They don't have a lot of the quality of life that you need inside the game, so sometimes we need to read the manual to find out what stats do. So let's find out. This is the only extra content that I'm allowed to do. No advice, no backseating, no chat, no guides, no nothing. Just me and the manual. And the game, of course. The game is also part of this. Climbing ropes, investigating items, rooms, town, dungeon scope, commands, discard items, equip, trade, buy. The manual's actually pretty thick. Thick manual. Thick. Plague, poison plague, carries over plague, cannot plague attack in combat, will randomly suffer in reductions in attributes or drowsiness, paralysis, confusion, or other disorder. Wow, plague sucks. Plague sucks. Okay, here we go. Weapon, the weapon the character's equipped with. Right? Attack value, the character's strength attribute plus any bonus points from items character's equipped with. This indicates how much damage is inflicted on an enemy. Defense value, the character's vitality attribute plus any bonus points from items the character's equipped with. This indicates how much damage inflicted by an enemy is reduced. Action value, the character's wit ability attribute plus any bonus points from items the character's equipped with. This indicates the IP gauge movement speed For details of the APK, see page 44. So I'm guessing it's the speed. So if value, very good. Action value, oh, that's what we just said. Move value, the character's agility attribute plus any bonus points from items the character is equipped with. This indicates the character's movement distance in combat. So move value and action value both very good, because I'm assuming there's a cap on your movement. You move so much before you can get an attack. If you can't reach the opponent, then you don't get your attack, I imagine. Very similar to combat systems like it. Of course, Grandia was the original system like that, so of course anything else is just borrowing from it. Weapon skill, magic skill. Cool, I think we're good. For now. Oh, there were status effects. Let's see what those do. Magic block. Okay. Also, the manual's in excellent shape. Like, excellent freaking shape. Like, it's brand new almost. Love it. I'm so happy this copy of the game is such a great condition, because I love this game so much. Even if I don't remember anything about it. That's just me and my bad memory, Smile. She's such an eyesore, that Lean. Why does she have to come along? Just when we got duty that gets us closer to Herr Mullen. A Herr Mullen? Really? She has to come spoil the mood. Yeah, she just always nags the Herr Mullen. She just galls me. According to my calculations, Lean's career as an aide-de-camp is almost over. You know, you're plotting something. Maybe thumbtacks in Lean's boots. Oh no, a much more cunning plan. I put something in her food that will make her hiccup incessantly. I love it! Herr Mullen is sure to look at Lean differently when she sees her squawking like a goose. Honk! Bulgari! What's up? Thank you for the 36 months, the 3 years of the Twitch Prime. My time has come. Hi. Hello. Hi, remember me? It's the kid you kicked out? I'm back. With a vengeance. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. You son of a bitch. I want those boots! I just don't get it. Everything we find is just junk. Can this stuff really be worth anything? Just cut that out. You want to get demoted and stuck on guard duty like the guys up top? You heard the Colonel save everything we find. No one wants your opinion. I'm sorry, I went too far. I hiccup because I don't expect it, and my first reaction is like to try and stop it, which makes me suck in, and well, as I'm sucking in, I try to stop and it makes it go, ah! Why do elite troops like us have to be excavated in a place like this? Yeah, I know what you mean, but we can't be careless. After all, even Colonel Mullen said it was dangerous duty. And with all these slimes, it's really dangerous. A kid with a wooden sword is doing just fine. Hey, did you hear? They say there's some strange statue in the deepest part of the ruins. Yeah, but I have no clue what there might be beyond that. I've heard stories of ghosts. Ah, perhaps. I was wondering why the Colonel would come out here by himself. Hear that, Sue? Mysterious ghosts deep in the ruin. Yeah, this is just so exciting. Think that newbie back there is okay? I've beaten himself pretty bad. I'm worried, but it was clearly his own fault, going alone to the depths of the ruins. Colonel Mullen told him so many times that you never know what's going to happen in the ruins. I don't quite know, but it looks like danger ahead. But I'm okay with that. Being an adventure and all. Yeah, certain death is totally fine by me. All right, let's go on an adventure of certain death. They don't have wooden swords and thus are at a disadvantage. Ah, it makes sense now. Thank you, Kuko.